What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Zeraora V, Tornadus V, and Tornadus VMAX have been revealed for the upcoming Japanese release, Silverlance and Jet Black Poltergeist, which will be two of the sets making up the next international release, Chilling Reign, coming out in June. We'll be looking at some of these cards today and talking about ways to play them. But first, let me shout out my sponsor, PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get ptcgo codes. Be sure to use code CELIO for 5% off. Also, subscribe to this channel if you have not already for daily Pokemon TCG content. And also a thanks to PokeGuardian.com for the scans and translations of the cards we'll be looking at today. So the set Chilling Reign, I already did a video on this in particular, what we know about it, and some speculation. It should be coming out in North America on June 18th and be made up of all the cards from Matchless Fighters, Silverlance, and Jet Black Poltergeist in Japan. Two of the cards we're looking at today are Tornadus V and Tornadus VMAX that have been revealed to be in this set. Tornadus V is nothing too special about it. It's just kind of there to evolve up into Tornadus VMAX. The first attack on Tornadus V has is blow through for a colorless. It does 20 plus 20 more if there's a stadium in play. And then Blast Hammer for 4 colorless does 180, and you discard an energy from Tornadus. It is a single strike Pokemon, as well as Tornadus VMAX being a single strike Pokemon, but Tornadus V really has no redeeming factors on its own. Tornadus VMAX, like I said, also a single strike Pokemon, so keep that in mind. And it has 2 attacks, the first being Blast Wind, colorless to do 60 damage, and then Max Fujin, colorless, 4 colorless energy, to do 120. If there's a stadium card in play, it does 120 more, and then discard that stadium. So Max Fujin does a total of 240, but also keep in mind that single strike energy can buff this up 20 damage for each single strike energy attached, and then this can also use single strike scroll, so there's things to keep in mind when evaluating Tornadus VMAX. It seems like a pretty okay card, nothing too crazy or exciting. The real exciting card that was revealed is Zeraora V. So Zeraora V only has 1 attack, which typically I'm against. You know me, I want to see more options, more choices to make, more complex cards, but this one's actually really good. So Zeraora V, Lightning type, 210 HP basic, Rapid Strike Pokemon, and it has 1 attack, Cross Fist. Lightning colorless to do 100. If any of your other Rapid Strike Pokemon used an attack during your last turn, this attack also does 160 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This is almost like a mini Tag Bolt for just 3 energy for the full effect of 100 and 160. Now, you can't really aggro into this attack because you need one of your Rapid Strike Pokemon to have used an attack last turn. So that's kind of the prerequisite. So that's like what balances this, basically. You can't just get like something crazy like Turbo Patch Rapid Strike energy and use this turn 1, because you need one of your other Rapid Strike Pokemon to have attacked last turn. Luckily, there are a lot of good Rapid Strike Pokemon, and Rapid Strike energy is very, very strong, and there's a lot of great Rapid Strike support. So let's talk about some of that and how Zeraora V might be useful. The first partner here is Empoleon V. Because of its Swirling Slice attack, for a water and 2 colorless, it does 130, and you move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. So you can have water and Rapid Strike energy, or lightning and Rapid Strike energy, or Aurora energy and Rapid Strike energy, and then move one of those to Zeraora. It can move any kind of energy, so it can move special. So you swing with Swirling Slice, 130. Maybe set up damage that's useful later on with Zeraora, move an energy to Zeraora, so next turn you can swing 100 and 160, spreading a bunch of damage all over the board. I do think that this, like the spreading mechanic that they're giving to Rapid Strike, is pretty balanced by Cheryl being in the format for evolution for VMAX decks, namely. But I do think the spreading is really unbalanced when you're looking at non-V, non-GX Pokemon. Because if you want to play an evolving deck that has to evolve up to a stage 2, it's kind of scarier than ever, or maybe just as scary as Alter Creation has been, to have Gmax Rapid Flow in the format. But Empoleon and Zeraora, you'll see here, Rapid Strike, if you build like a toolbox style deck of all the Rapid Strike attackers, you can have really amazing type coverage. Zeraora hitting Lightning Weakness, and Lightning Weakness isn't too prominent right now in Standard, just because Lightning has been so popular that Lightning Weak things get pushed out of the format. And then Empoleon V, water typing, of course, hitting Victini VMAX, and Reshizard, Victini V, Centiskorch VMAX, all of those for weakness. The next card is Blaziken VMAX, which we looked at the other day in a video looking at all the Matchless Fighters cards that were revealed. And the second attack for Blaziken VMAX for colorless does 130, and then you get to attach any kind of energy from your discard pile to 2 of your Rapid Strike Pokemon on the bench. So you can choose 1 of any kind of energy to attach to 2 of your Rapid Strike Pokemon. So that could be a Rapid Strike energy, an Aurora energy, a basic energy, whatever it is that you need. But it's also doing 130 damage. So just like Empoleon's Swirling Slice that sets up 130 and moves an energy to Zeraora, you could do 130 with Blaziken VMAX and attach like a Rapid Strike energy to Zeraora and a Rapid Strike energy to Rapid Strike Urshifu, or a Rapid Strike to Empoleon V, or to one of the other many Rapid Strike Pokemon that we have a choice of including in a deck like this. And again, we're adding another type here to the mix. Now we have Fire type with Blaziken VMAX hitting a ton of important Pokemon for weakness. 130 will one-shot a Zacian. One-shots a Lucametal prior to Full Metal Wall being used. It does 260 damage to a Corviknight VMAX. It one-shots an Eldegoss, because Eldegoss is a support Pokemon commonly seen on the bench. So Fire type hitting that for weakness, you'll be able to one-shot an Eldegoss and attach 2 energy to your Rapid Strike Pokemon on the bench. So far we've got Lightning, Water, Fire. Water and Fire hitting some good things for weakness. And then the last like main Pokemon here I wanted to talk about pairing with Zeraora V is Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, because of its Gmax Rapid Flow mostly. So you discard all energy from the Pokemon and do 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. But it also has Gale Thrust, which just does 150 to the active. But then you could clean up that 150 either with the 160 bench damage that Zeraora does, or the 100 active damage that it does. But just so much damage spread and setting up numbers. Even Empoleon and Blaziken, they're not spreading damage to the bench, but they are kind of playing into that strategy still, because they're either conserving energy or accelerating energy while doing a decent chunk of damage. And if you're hitting for weakness, it's even better. Of course, the Rapid Strike energy I have here because it's just such a crucial card, and it's one of the strongest cards that are going to be in the game as of Battle Styles releasing on March 19th. It can only be attached to a Rapid Strike Pokemon, but it provides 2 energy of water and fighting. So like Zeraora, you can't use it for the lightning cost on Zeraora, but you can use it for the colorless. So I think we're going to be seeing a ton of Pokemon that aren't water or fighting having colorless in Rapid Strike. And I shouldn't even say I think we're going to, because we've already seen it. That Blaziken has a double colorless energy cost, Empoleon V has water double colorless, Zeraora has lightning double colorless. So for the remainder of Single Strike and Rapid Strike cards getting revealed and getting released, I think we're going to be seeing that a lot for Rapid Strike cards. The next one was XP Share. So XP Share is a card that's getting reprinted in Battle Styles, and it's a tool card. It reads, when your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move a basic energy from that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card is attached to. So you would attach this to a benched Pokemon, like Zeraora, and then you attack with, let's say, Gale Thrust 150, and you have a fighting energy on it. Actually, that's a very bad example because we don't want to be moving fighting energy over to Zeraora, so my apologies, bad example. Let's say you have something in the active with a lightning energy, or you attach just a Blaziken VMAX on the bench and your active has a water or a lightning or a fighting. and that Pokemon gets knocked out, then it helps you out with your energy attachments that you need on the following turn. Basically just another possible energy conservation tool to have in the deck, in addition to Empoleon Swirling Slice and Blaziken VMAX's attack, and just Rapid Strike Energy in general, being just a very powerful double energy card. Octillery Rapid Strike can search out any Rapid Strike card once a turn. It is a stage 1, but it can search out a Pokemon, Rapid Strike Energy, or a trainer with Rapid Strike on it, so that's just incredible. And then also the new Passimian that was revealed, your Rapid Strike Pokemon do 30 more damage to V and GX on your opponent's bench. So it's basically like a telescopic sight for Rapid Strike Pokemon, but you can use telescopic sight on your Rapid Strike Urshifu plus this Passimian, so that means that it would do 180 to 2 of your opponent's V and GX Pokemon. You could also use these combinations for the Zeraora's bench damage as well. So I think Rapid Strike is really shaping up to be a very cool kind of box style deck, and also just an archetype with so many variants, so I'm excited to see where that goes. It's a shame they weren't able to really do the same with Single Strike. Single Strike feels very pigeonholed, whereas Rapid Strike has a lot of room to grow. But I hope you enjoyed my review of these new cards that should be coming out in Chilling Reign in June. If you didn't already see my Chilling Reign video, be sure to check that out, as well as subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon TCG content. And if you need ptcgo codes, be sure to head on over to potownstore.com and use code Celio for 5% off. Have a great day, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.